Hey, I'm going to show y'all how to make samples with your Scentsy wax. I've got Sugared Blooms. It's the April scent of the month. And first I'm going to show you what I've got. I've got my bar here, and I have my work surface. This is just my paper cutter. And I use on the top of this, since it's plastic. I've got one cube right here of Sugared Bloom. I'm going to try and do this one-handed so I can hold my phone with the other one. And this is what's called a crinkle cutter. This is what I prefer to use. You can see it has little ridges. It's actually made for cutting vegetables. You know, you'll see carrots with that little funny shape, and potatoes, of course, crinkle cut fries. This is how you get that look, okay? And this is the one I have that's a wooden handle, and you can find these online for just a couple bucks. They have them at Bed Bath & Beyond sometimes. I bought mine on the internet, I think, for like $2 on Amazon maybe. So anyway, so first you're going to just pop out one single cube from your bar, okay? That's what I did. And it's important that your cube is not brittle. It needs to be a little soft, and this one could even be a little softer. And what we're going to do is you're going to clean off your edges, okay? And then, again, I'm going to try and do this one-handed so I can film with the other one. So you're going to cut like this. And the idea with using your crinkle cutter is just that you get prettier samples instead of just slices, okay? And I literally am just carefully slicing that cube, okay? So you see here is just one. Now, however, I'm showing you the technique. The rest is up to you if you want to make your samples bigger than this or smaller than this. Some people will take this piece and even cut it in half, because my opinion is the idea is to give people an idea of what our wax is like and the scent, not necessarily a whole cube or the amount of a whole cube. You want them to pay for that. So the idea is to give them this little taste, for lack of a better term, a sample of what our wax, how it feels and how it warms, because this is still enough to get a good throw and scent in their room, but you want them to come back and buy more, okay? So then after I get these little samples like this, then I will put them into little baggies like this. Can y'all see that? So this one is just a teeny little bag, and these sell for $1.99 for 100 at Walmart. I've also seen them at Michael's for the same price. And then another consultant gave me these really large ones. You can see how those compare to the little bitty ones. And of course you put your information on there. You'll need to put the name of the scent that's in here, and you just drop that into your bag. What I've seen some people do is use the stickers that you get in your scent of the month kit and put one of those on the front so people know exactly what scent is in there, and it's a much prettier label than what you could make on your computer or write in Sharpie on the front. I want to save these to put on my catalogs and flyers, because the idea, in my opinion, with these is to put them someplace where you can't put a sample. Since this is a rub and smell sticker, and I'm putting a sample in here that smells, I think that's sort of redundant and a waste of my stickers, but that's up to you. So that's all that it takes. Now, some people prefer, instead of the crinkle cutter concept that I have here, some people prefer to melt the wax and put it in the candy molds, and I think that takes entirely too much time, and you're liable to waste some of your wax. That's what I think. So I prefer this method. It's really fast, and you get nice shaped, pretty samples. And look how many you could get out of just this one cube, because you can cut this one a few more times and then even cut this one into little chunks. Okay? So if you have any questions, you can always email me at snagascent@gmail.com.